Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to ATS OwnOps. Now we're properly in autumn again, as you can see in the trees behind. I've done some checks, I've done some tweaks. We'll see if it works, okay? Anyway, so today we are stepping, well maybe not today, but in this journey we will be stepping into Canada. We'll be delivering some toys, maybe, hopefully in time for a Christmas for the Canadian kids. We'll see if we get it in time and in one piece. So 14 tons of toys from Vernon to Vernon, actually, in British Columbia. Sounds good to me. Let's get this started. Now it is a bit late in the afternoon, so we might have to actually rest after a bit. We'll see how long that takes. I'm actually not sure how things work here because I changed some things. So I enabled the late autumn mod again from Grimes, and I also enabled the age and immersive symbols mod. Both of those are in the mods list. So you can see no more floating icons. You can see that super plate, though, that thick super plate, that's going to replace all the floating icons instead. So that makes things a lot more immersive. No fake icons anymore. I like it. But yes, I also enabled the autumn mod from Grimes, late autumn. And if you guys remember previously, that was a problem for me because I didn't like the reddish tint of the skies. I believe it was like remnants from the old lighting from pre-140 version of the game. And it was not to my liking. So now, what I did is I went inside the late autumn SCS file. I went ahead and deleted the climate folder. So I went inside the... So first and foremost, if you're not familiar with this, let me guide you a bit. So what I mean by that is, you know, the late autumn mod that you downloaded, the late autumn.scs file that you downloaded from Grimes webpage? That's actually something you can open using 7-zip or WinZip or WinRAR. Even if it's a .scs file, you can open it with your typical... it's like a zip file in disguise, right? So it's just a zip file that's named differently. It's an SCS file, but actually just a zip file. You can think of it that way. So I opened it with 7-zip. And inside, you'll see that there is a def folder. So I went inside there, and then I deleted the climate folder and the climate.sii file. Those are the ones that are responsible for like mapping which skybox gets loaded. I think, and maybe even the lighting, I'm not so sure, but that's what it touches. So basically, I was able to remove the reddish tint by deleting those. So we are using the default lighting from 140, the default SCS lighting, but with late autumn trees. So we see the trees are a bit, the leaves are kind of withering now. Winter is coming and whatnot. And I think I like the combo so far. We'll see if it sticks. We'll see how the different combinations look like. But we'll definitely give it a chance. I think I'm liking this better. And now it's a bit reddish, the tint, but because it's mainly sunset. So that's a bit more understandable. But still not as reddish as before. Before it was too red and something that really ticked me off. But now I think so far it's looking good. Now I'm just not sure how autumn looks in Canada. So we'll see. Yikes. Okay, looks like we are bound for a way station in here. Hang tight. Just float my gears here. Use my Jake brake to slow down. Getting the hang of this floating thing. I like it. There we go. 15 miles per hour, right on the money, without even stepping on the brakes. You see that huge sewer plate in front? That's where we should be stopping. Alright. Looking good there. Hopefully they don't book us. There we go, that turned green. Nice. Alan, as always, sleeping like there's no tomorrow. Keddy bobbing his head happily. I'll take it. Oh, and by the way, I asked you guys if you were interested in changing the paint job, removing the rust. But I think from what I've been able to see from your comments, I think you guys like the rust actually. Yeah, you like the rusty vibe of this truck. So we'll stick with it. Man, that car behind is a bit stubborn. Actually didn't want to give way. Right, off we go. I wonder why there was a way station. Did we pass any state or anything? I don't think so. 1 second. Yeah, not really. We are getting deeper and deeper into Washington here. But I guess these things just happen. Or maybe it's because we were kind of in the border of Washington and now we're entering Washington more. So we got that way station in there, maybe. Or maybe you guys know the context behind that way station. Maybe they just happen from time to time. Man, look at this view. I don't go through these roads a lot here in Washington. Normally I go through the roads in, where is it? In, near the west side. Near the Seattle side. Those highways, but these ones not as much. It's nice for a different variety of landscape. And all looking very scenic, so I'll take it. Looks like it is getting dark though. Should have some sunset-y vibes pretty soon. Maybe I'll take a photo then. We'll see. Seattle, Spokane, I-90 junction. Okay. Hopefully we won't need that. Why do I have my GPS like that? Am I headed the wrong way? No, it should be okay. Follow US 395. I think that's where we are. Yeah, that's the one. It's going to Spokane, but if you're going to the west, then we should take that exit because that ramp right there branches out and heads to the left, which is westbound. That way is Seattle, I believe. Oh, look at the skies here, guys. Beautiful. And it actually blends pretty well with these kinds of trees, don't they? That is very nice. I like it. Kind of makes it look eerie, but fits very well. And oh, look at that view on the side. Very nice. By the way, I forgot to check if I have that. Oh, I don't think I have it. Oh, maybe it's not even an ATS yet. You guys remember that street lamps mod that we are using in ETS2? I would like something like that in ATS. The one which had like the lamps had a bit of like light rays, like a cone, like a light cone shape kind of thing. Maybe you could have slept there, huh? Yikes! Well, it's too late now. But at least we get to appreciate a bit more the scenic, the sunset-y vibes. That's okay. Until it gets dark, and then we'll find somewhere to stop. Or not. I don't see anything nearby. And now it's super dark. Okay, I might regret this. Let me have a look at the time, okay? It's currently what? 1 second. Let me just have a look. 6 p.m. Okay. Oh, interesting. Early sunset. So it looks like the autumn timings at least are still in play, even if I deleted the climate files. So the climate files are the ones responsible for the skybox, I think, and the temperatures. So the temperature might be a bit off if you look at any dashboard and the temperature we have here. Oh, looks like an accident. Slow down here. Goodness. Hope everyone's okay. Yikes. Oof. Okay, nothing major, although the exhaust of that guy, the muffler, kind of fell off. But looks like people are safe. That's good. Oh my goodness, it's dark. Not what I wanted for a scenic route. But we'll make it work. Right, we'll make it work. Katie is still pretty happy in there. Good. So I'm hoping there is a rest area nearby. There is a city coming up. I think that's Spokane. Yeah, that might be. So we are actually getting close to the eastern side of Washington. Then we'll make our way north. Spokane Airport, there it is. And then we'll cross over to Canada, British Columbia. But yes, we can stop over at Spokane, have a nice rest, have a nice meal. It is getting dark. So yeah, what I was saying was it looks like the time of day is still in effect. It's still autumny vibes. So that part of these is pretty realistic, right? Early sunsets, late sunrises. Not my personal cup of tea. I like as long daytimes as possible, but it is very accurate to real life, so we'll keep it. Alright. So no complaints here. But yeah, glad to see that it's still there, because I think technically, remember what I talked about earlier about opening the file? I believe that's because the one that is responsible for the time of the year is the environment data, env_data.sii. If you open that file using Notepad, you'll see that there's like a time of the year, day of the year parameter, and it says something like 300. And I'm assuming that's 300, day 300 out of 365, so that's around what? Maybe October? So that would be literally middle of autumn. And that, I guess, automatically adjusts the time of the day and everything like that. Okay, let's have a look here. There is a rest area there. There's a garage. Let me see. It's a bit hard to see though. Okay, is there like a sign showing that there is a rest stop nearby? I don't want to miss it again. Okay, we're stopping here, so I guess I can take a quick look at the map while we're stuck in traffic. Okay, stop over here. Let's have a quick look. Let's see. Okay, there is... Okay, that looks good, but... man. Oh, no, actually there is one on the way here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, let's go and stop there instead. Good. Right. Can I do this in one go actually? How much do we have left? ETA, 269 miles. Maybe this can be like a longer episode. We'll see, depending on the mood. Yeah, I'm actually not sure, guys. Maybe you could chime in if you have a preference. How long do the episodes... What is the ideal length of the episode for you? It can be somewhere either 20 minutes or 40 minutes. I think those are the two main choices. Well, 20, 30, 40 maybe. Some people like it 20 minutes. It's easier to digest. Some people are... they find it like not enough. 20 minutes too short to build up the chill vibes. So some like it longer, like 1 hour maybe. But I think 1 hour might be a bit too long, so maybe the max is 40 minutes. So somewhere in between 20 to 40. Let me know your preference and then we'll try and adjust those next time. In and out. You guys think we have in and out in Washington? In real life? I think those are only available in some specific states, right? But I have tried that once. Not too shabby. It's pretty cozy here. Man, yeah, this would look even better when we get those nice lights in ATS. If you are aware of an ATS equivalent mod for that, the street lamps mod that we use in ATS 2 Season 2, let me know, because that is really making these night city vibes so much better. Spokane Convention Center, interesting. What kind of artwork is that? Some kind of abstract thing. Is that a fish jumping out of the water? I guess there are many interpretations, which is the point. I'll take it. Alright, there it is. The rest area coming up. I think it's actually a truck. Maybe a truck shop. A truck dealer. Which one? We'll see soon enough. So that's where we are turning right at that traffic light. Volvo, apparently. Well, I hope they're okay with us chilling out. I hope they take pity on us. Actually, speaking about pity, no, the truck is not in the most tip-top shape, right? So I'm hoping, because we somehow made it through the US border and through the way stations, we're good. But I'm not sure if the Canadians have higher standards when it comes to trucks, so we'll have to see if we get punished for this. Hopefully not, but we'll see. You will see soon enough. Okay, I think we can rest here. Looks pretty cozy, I'll take it. Do we have... Actually, this is not a sleeper, so I'll just have to maybe, I don't know, lower the seat or something. Yikes. Not the best. Alright, catch you guys in the morning. It might still be dark. And it's raining. And it's dark. But it's cozy. Bed weather. It's so hard to wake up when it's cold like this, I imagine, huh? Yeah. Even here, even in Singapore, it's actually getting very cold. Well, cold in Singapore standards, so I guess maybe around 24. As cold as it can get, but yes. I always joke about it. It's the winter. Winter has arrived in Singapore at 24 degrees Celsius. Yes, that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. That's as cold as it gets, and that's something I really appreciate already. So don't make fun of it. Alright, we're good. On our way. Feels like nothing changed except it rained. But later on, the sunrise should grace us with its presence. And maybe that will be a nice scenic shot. Looking good there. Okay. Looks like lots of people out already, which is interesting. Early? Well, it's not super early, is it? It's, yeah, I still need a clock here. 5 a.m., 5:30. Oh yeah, it is quite early still. Actually, these days, because of how cold it is, I'm not sure if you guys are like that too. But normally, my alarm clock is not really an alarm clock, literally. My alarm clock is the temperature. So, when it gets hot enough, like my body kind of wakes up on its own. And These days, that's not working so much because it is very cold. Well, relatively very cold here. So I tend to wake up a lot later. When before I would wake up at 5, past 5. Now I wake up almost 7. Yeah, stop. You don't want any tickets, please. Don't want any tickets here. So yeah, quite interesting. But it's okay, sleeping in, losing a few hours here and there. We can live with it. We can work with that. Oh. Looking good. Anytime now, the sun should rise. Hopefully. Oh goodness, that's dark. And we're still in 142, guys. Has anyone tried 143 yet? It's still in beta. I tried reading through the forums a bit. Not as much activity in there. I was particularly interested about the new sound, the interior sound, the new things that they implemented. If the default sounds got better because of it, or at the very least, I think it will unlock new stuff for our sound modders. Zeemod was teasing about it, that we can look forward to something in 143 to make the sounds even better, the Zeemod sounds, because of SES, this new feature from SES. I guess they can now tweak how the cabin sounds are like. So looking forward to that one. But in the meantime, let's leave the brave beta testers to do their jobs and work on the testing for 143. In the meantime, I will stay with 142. Is the rain finished? I think so. Oh my goodness, it's super dark. High beams? There we go. Yeah, this is the sad thing about autumn and especially winter when we switch, because the night times will be even longer. I could change it. I could make it that it's like summertime still in terms of the sunrise, the sunset, how long the daytimes are. But it does kind of feel cheaty if I do that, doesn't it? So I think we'll stick with this as realistic as possible. In any case, driving at night, even though it's not scenic, kind of gives that chill vibe in a way, focusing on nothing but what's in front of you. The sound of the engine, the cabin as it shakes, and occasionally meeting fellow drivers on the road, fellow motorists. So not too bad all in all. Also, we get to appreciate all the stuff we see because everything else is dark. We tend to focus on what's in front of us more. And I tend to notice these reflections, right? I think they call it cat's eyes. At least that's what we call them. The reflectors in the middle of the road. Very nice touch. Very subtle. I believe there are mods about it actually. Oi. Didn't see the heads up there that we need to slow down. Almost missed that. Entering Colville. Okay. A roundabout. Look at that. Pass through. Thank you. I always get surprised when we have roundabouts here in the US. Even though it's not as rare as one would think, I still get surprised every time we pass one. Like here in the ATS world, actually. We have quite a few. I don't know, we have probably more than 5. I would guess. Whoa. Anyone up for breakfast? Subway is there. Oh, that's actually saying fast food, but that's like in Subway letterings. Nice touch. That must be default though. Because if that's from the real company mod we have, that those were probably would have been turned into real companies, real logos. That was nicely done. Okay, 25, don't go beyond. We have around 30k in the bank right now, which is not bad. So we have a few like emergency funds in there. We can afford to have a penalty or two, but still, of course, better not to incur any at all. Because every penny here, we are saving up to pay off our loan, which is around 90k. So we are around 1/3 of the way there. So we'll see. Hopefully, we get there soon. Slow down, bro. Thank you for giving me right of way, as you should be. And let's go and exit here. Ooh, that's dark. Look at how dark that is. My goodness. When will the sun rise? I think this entire episode is just darkness all over. But that just makes the sunrise even sweeter when it does come. So let's appreciate what we have. I know some of you guys don't really like it, the nighttime driving, though some people do, so I guess it all balances out in the end. But this is the nature of ATS OwnOps. We keep it realistic. We don't keep it just comfortable. We drive when we have to because we are owner-operators and we need to work. Yeah, we need to hustle. Columbia River. Oh, this would have been such a nice photo. Dang it. So yeah, sometimes you have to live with trade-offs. Ooh, almost missed this junction. Almost went through that invisible wall. Right, are we getting into the border now? 20 west, looks like we are entering a state route. I think I kind of remember this part. Oh, there we go. The sun's starting to peek out. I can see the sky is lightening up a bit. Very nice. And although this is a very steep climb and we are going very slow, I am pedal to the metal here, guys. And still, we're stuck at 20 miles per hour. Oh, speaking of that, I actually have to switch to kilometers per hour, huh? After we cross over to Canada, along with other things, changing to Celsius and whatnot. Oh, I like seeing these pine trees here. Evergreen trees, unaffected by the seasons. Looks legit. Yeah, I think we went through this way already, but the other way, the opposite way, right? I think we went through this road already. When I was coming from Canada, southbound, crossing over through here. Yeah, I kind of remember this road, but the opposite way. Look at the slight fog in the distance. It's so nice. You can almost feel the coldness in here. The fog as it slowly lifts. Oh, that's what I like. Looks like there's a bend coming up ahead. No problem. 45. Oh, I'm only at 40 and I'm already going as fast as I can. That's the advantage of being a slowpoke. Is that guy okay? Looks like, oh, that was scary. Looks like he stopped there. Was maybe taking a leak or something. Bio brake. Yeah, I saw the guy. Okay, looks like we have someone who broke down. Sorry. Okay, slow it down a bit. It's a bit sharp, this bend. And man, look at this view, right? Yeah, we are getting a taste of things to come as we go into the Canadian areas in the map, thanks to ProMods. Beautiful trees here. Just this is what I like. I don't know, the vibe of this kind of route. So relaxing, so one with nature. I say that as we buzz along with this super noisy engine and rusty truck. As naturey as it gets from a trucker's point of view, I guess. At a rest area? Looks like it. It's not marked in my map though. Yeah, all the pine trees you can imagine. So nice. I think this will be the new thumbnail shot. Kind of like that vibe. And yes, I think we will be finishing this route. How much do we have left? Yeah, let's make this one of the longer episodes. And you guys let me know the length you prefer. Because normally I'd keep it at 20 minutes. I think that's the most digestible. But from time to time I will extend it. So you guys will have to guide me which kind of format you like better. There we go. So nice. Going to have lots of trouble trying to find the nicest thumbnail shot for us. But I think whichever one we pick will be a winner. Whichever one will not disappoint. Looks like some truckers also going through this way. Not a problem. And 45 on this bend, not a problem at all. Didn't have to brake or slow down. That's our normal speed. Come on. There we are. Pass with care. Kind of hear that soft hum as well. From the engine, I believe. Maybe. Or maybe those are wind sounds. I'm not so sure. Okay, let's slow it down here. One sec, guys, huh? Building up quite a bit of queue at the back there. My bad. Hopefully that's not us they are waiting for. Yeah, I think they caught someone trying to sneak in stuff. Ooh, scary. Is the border nearby? Oh yeah, yeah, there it is. Almost there, guys. So let's have a look. How far away? 131 miles actually. This might be a longer episode than I anticipated. Maybe we do need a part 2. I'm not so sure anymore. Might have underestimated this one because I'm only basing it on the distance. But I didn't anticipate that lots of them will be hills where we'll be driving a bit slow. Yeah. Well, in any case, we'll see. Maybe we stop when we cross over the border. Because the roads will not be the kindest when we get there. Yeah, maybe we can make that work. Maybe we can make that work. Okay, let's go and stop on the border. And see how we continue from there. Not too shabby. But yes, I think I'm going to keep this. I also removed the realistic roads mod, by the way. It's just conflicting with the seasonal mods at times. So I think I'll just keep it default. Anyway, the default roads look great already. Like this road, no complaints at all how it looks, right? It's very natural. So I don't think we need to mod it anymore. That's a great thing about these updates. After some time, you get to lessen the amount of mods you have enabled because it's just the default look is getting better. It's the same with the lighting, right? Oh my goodness. That looks so scenic. Oh my goodness. Okay. Phew. Alright. Yes, I almost forgot. Once we get into the crossing the border here, things will look pretty scenic very fast. Okay. There it is. Alright. We see the Canadian flag in there. So yes, what I can do is we can cross the border, we can stop a bit, and then we'll start part 2. Because I'll need to reconfigure the GPS anyway, convert it into kilometers per hour, and maybe there's a temperature reading there somewhere, a setting. I'll change it to Celsius and whatnot. So we'll stop by somewhere here after the border and we'll see. Also, let's go and check if we will pass in the first place, if they will let us in this kind of not the best state truck to Canada. Okay, there it is. Ah, nice border. Very nicely done. Guys, think this is how it looks in real life? I would imagine so. Okay. Oh, we still have those pop-ups apparently. Ah, okay, that might have been missed. By the immersive symbols mod, this should have been changed to a sewer plate already, but still isn't. That's interesting, and I'm not sure why. Okay, let's go and show our papers, and let's get judged fully. Phew. Keeping my fingers crossed, guys. Will they let us through? Come on, please. Okay, looks good. Oh, green light. Ah, thank you. Looks like they don't have any complaints. They don't discriminate against rusty trucks. As long as the engine and the state of the truck itself is stable and roadworthy. Alright, I'll take that. Now, where can we stop? That's a good question. Can we stop there? I would like to, but I'm not sure if there are invisible walls in there. Maybe let's just stop here on the side of the road, huh? And I will continue in the next part. I'll reconfigure the GPS and everything. Oh, there we go. Welcome. British Columbia, Canada. The best place on earth. I like that. Slow down and move over for stopped vehicles with flashing lights. Oh, interesting. That's probably what the AI is doing all along, huh? Whenever there's a random event, they slow down. Right. So let's keep it here on the shoulder. What flag is that on the left side of the screen? Not familiar with that one. Okay, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next part. We'll continue and explore Canada that time. Okay? Thanks, Clumsy Trucking, and have a good one.